Oh.
And now for tonight's starting lineups. First, for the Hargrave Military Academy Tigers, starting at guard number 1, Frank Cole. Next, starting at guard number 3, Matthew Brown Jr.
He looks like he's 30 years old.
Well, let's be honest, so does Omar.
Well, hello, and welcome to the Massey Gymnasium, home of the Blue Ridge Barons. I'm Jack Charbonneau, and I'm lucky enough to be joined by Charlie Kane. Charlie, how's it going tonight?
Oh, I'm doing fine, Jack. I'm so excited to be calling the Barons VIC conference opener alongside you tonight.
That's right, Charlie. Tonight is the first conference game for the Barons. They are up against the Hargrave Military Academy Tigers from Chatham, Virginia.
This Tigers team just played 2 nights ago in a close win over the VES Bishops, one of the better teams in the conference. Hargrave is fast, great defensively, and well coached. I'm looking forward to a fun and quick game tonight.
On that note of past results, the Barons absolutely demolished Washington Academy 65-33, with Drew Morotra scoring a career-high 15 points in that action.
That's right. Hargrave is coached by Ben Vesci, assisted by David Emerson. Blue Ridge headed by Cade Lemke alongside Talib Conway, Joseph Toe, and our BSN founder, Parker Kerwin. And on the first tip, of course, we have a violation, so there will be a redo.
Play your color. Remember that. Frazier and Izuma on the tip-off here. Redoing it. Frazier wins the tip clean. Knocked out of bounds.
Just a little too strong there from Jaden. I mean, he got the tip, but a little too hard.
We have Brown for the Tigers throwing it in. Check that. Number 20. That's Short. We don't have first names, folks. I'm sorry.
Isaiah Shorts.
Okay. Number 10, carrying the ball up. Kenya. Nice job, Jaden. Reaching over. Mike Gray on the ball. Jane Frazier with a deflection and stolen back to William Lee, pushing the pace. Out to Ernesto Torres for 3.
What a fantastic start to this game. Jaden Frazier with a steal and Ernesto with the arrows out early.
Tough call by Mr. Referee there. William Lee still moving his feet. We can already tell number 3 for the Tigers, that's Brown. He's been very successful in these last couple games. He's averaging 15 points.
Yeah, that number 3, Matthew Brown Jr. for Hargrave. He was on that team last year when they beat us at Hargrave.
Kania carrying the ball up. Hard defense by Gray. That's a double dribble. Torres throwing in the ball. It looks like a full court press look here from the Tigers. Rogers being guarded by Kania.
Let's see if they can make something early again.
Rogers setting up offense over to Jaden Frazier. Top of the key. Gray on the wing. Torres coming off double screens. Back up. Hand off to Gray. Over to Frazier. Gray. Top 3. Tough shot.
Oh my goodness, Michael Gray with the three-pointer, hand in his face. Is this kid for real?
I don't know. Over to Brown. Taking her hard. Tough layup. Frazier using his size. Doesn't help him there. Squeeze that thin. We got time.
Early rebounding struggles for both teams here.
Rogers pushing pace. Nice little runner. Oh, almost brought down the house there. That's might have been a little flop there by Gray, but the ref still calling it there on Brown. We have 6:32 remaining in the first quarter here, folks. Score is 6-0 for the Barons already. I'd also like to remind people that JV had a really good result today, winning 47-16 with the bench playing most of the game. Starters were out pretty early. Rogers. Frazier. Tough layup. Fouled by number 21. That's Izuma. It seems like the coach of Hargrave's pretty frustrated at his players there. That looked like a shooting foul to me, didn't it, Charlie?
Yeah, it did. Jaden would look like he was going up with the ball.
I think he shot it. Over to Will Lee. Lee at the top. Setting up some O. Frazier coming up for the screen. Using the screens, Will. Over to Rogers for 3. No good. Right to Lee. Tough shot. And once again, the refs calling this game pretty tight.
That's 2 early fouls on number 21 there, and you can see him storming off the court already. He's got to wait for the sub.
Yeah, that's coming in the game is number 12. That is Justin Campbell. He's a junior.
Junior out of Atlanta, Georgia.
I got to get me some pizza.
Yeah, no, it was the Cade children that brought it to me, and I had asked him for it. During the break, I'll ask him to get you one too.
They brought pizza to the game?
Yeah, they.
Are they selling in Tuck Shop tonight?
No, I don't know if the Tuck Shop is open.
Hopefully there's some left.
Of the pizza? No. The pizza was brought by the Cades.
By Lemke's, you mean?
Yeah, the Lemke's, yeah.
There better be some left.
Oh, yeah, no, they should.
Yeah, should.
Well,
Will Lee knocks down his first from the line. A little early there for Torres.
You know,
Coach Cade Lemke now calling what looks to be a full court man press here.
Ernesto was probably still getting reused to the American rules after playing some FIBA rules in London.
Great job trapping there by the Barons. Torres coming up from behind, stealing the ball. Torres driving baseline. Fancy pass over to Frazier. Skip. No good. Hargrave seems to be whining a lot already, Charlie?
Yeah, but, you know, I've got this sort of pet peeve if you see that ref over there standing by Coach Cade.
Uh-huh.
Refs with glasses should not be allowed to be calling the games.
What?
Yes. If you're wearing glasses, oh, buddy, you might not be able to see the fouls.
Oh, jeez. Brown, guarded by Lee. Good D there by William Lee. Pride of Queens, New York, or at least he thinks he is. We also got Tremel Thompson from Blue Ridge School football player. He also believes he's the pride of New York, or of Queens, New York.
Yeah, you know, everybody from New York claims to be the pride of New York.
No, I think it's just Queens. The other guy, like Tyler Corrector, is pretty humble.
Ooh. Ernesto with a good back tip there.
Mm-hmm.
Very tenacious defense by the Blue Ridge Barons early
Already,
here.
Yes. Kania throwing in the ball, guarded by Gray. Back up to 22. Or check that. That's number 12, I believe. That's Campbell. Over on Frazier. Brown for 3. It's no good. That's off of Rogers. Couldn't quite grab that one in.
That is not Chris Rogers' strong suit. Rebounding there, although, he's a fantastic athlete and a fantastic point guard.
Over to Campbell. Okolo. Nice Euro. No roll. Frazier, easy rebound.
Hargrave still looking for their first points of the game, but here come the Barons.
Gray over to Lee for 3. No good. Rebounded by Brown. Tigers turned over again. Torres for 3. No good. That's a stupid foul there, Mike Gray.
Oh, and we got a child running onto the court.
Yeah. We don't need that foul, Charlie. You got to know sometimes when you've been boxed out, just give up a little bit, right?
Yep.
Barons putting on the press again. Looks to be a trap look here for the Barons. Frazier guarding Campbell, bringing down the ball, going fast.
First
hard
good
lay-in.
point.
Tough lay-in.
Now Hargrave with the press. Here we go.
Rogers being guarded by Kania. You can't do that, Mr. Kania.
Rogers tugging on his shirt, calling a new play.
Was that a play or a taunt?
It's a play, I'm sure.
Oh, Will Lee with the jelly. Thank you very much.
Will Lee with a little reach around there. No, but I don't believe that Chris Rogers is the one to taunt.
Mike Gray is definitely taunting, though.
Ooh.
A little bit.
Mike Gray calling a little bit too much.
Tough lay-in over on the 6'10 Frazier. That's Kania, who's sizably very much shorter than Frazier, using his body and using time to his advantage there. Gray, that's not a smart shot there,
Mike Gray is right now, he's got a little get into the mindset, because if you saw on the defensive play, after he
over
had got hit by
tough lay-in again.
Ooh.
Lucky we didn't get a foul there.
No, but on that point him out, Mike Gray, he got hit by that screen.
Yeah.
And he just complained to the ref. He didn't continue playing.
The score is 9-6 for your Barons with 3:48 remaining in the first quarter. Lee. Good defense there from Short. Campbell on ball. Over to short corner to Torres. Look back. Tough shot by Frazier. I think that was a little lucky. That was a...
I don't know. Jaden is left-handed, and he's been practicing runners like that all day.
Yeah, but, okay, we got 3 subs now coming in for the Barons. We'll get back to that point. Number 2, Drew Morotra. 15, Houston Emery. And number 33, Sasha Glushkov, who's been ill over these past couple of days. Coming out now is number 1, Will Lee. Number 10, Ernesto Torres. And looks to be number 50 on the line, Jaden Frazier.
Looks like we're about to get the Twin Towers in. Sasha and Houston.
Well, Jaden's pretty up there. Jaden's up there. But
yeah, but the 2 new additions.
Okay, yeah. Here comes Emery. Barons putting on that press again. See if the Tigers can draw anything up. Over to Campbell. Being guarded by Emery. Can't give up a sideline there, Houston. Rogers on ball. Okolo. That's a travel.
Took too many steps there, and, you know, he just got lost playing good defense. Houston's very quick for his size, and he's deceptively fast.
Number 11, Gray, trying to break the press over to Glushkov. Back to Gray, guarded by Brown of the Tigers. Getting handsy there is Brown for the Tigers. Tough shot. Oh, my goodness gracious.
And a no call there, too.
That was an interesting shot. I don't know if I would have taken that, but that's Mike Gray. Campbell, guarded by Emery. Good help there by Glushkov. Turned over.
And he just throws it out of bounds.
Miscommunication there by the Tigers.
Timeout by Hargrave.
That pizza looks so good.
Yep.
Oh.
So just today we released the first broadcast by
Podcast.
BSN.
Podcast, not broadcast.
Podcast, that's correct. I misspoke there. Jack, how do you think that I went?
I went pretty good. It was our first time releasing it. Definitely some stuff to improve on, but it was very interesting diving into the sports world here at Blue Ridge, giving some analysis over NFL playoffs and, of course, the upset that happened this Monday in the college football playoff.
Yeah, I really do recommend that if you're out there, you really should listen to it. It's a fantastic podcast with me, Jack, and Keen Evans McGill, the manager for the basketball team.
And I think if it's not out there on the internet, it will be soon. Gray, right to the bucket.
Michael Gray, the leading scorer for Blue Ridge, he's playing fantastic.
Only a sophomore as well. Over to Okolo, switched off of him as Morocho, back onto him. Slippery floor, that's a travel. Great D by the Barons, not giving up anything.
The Barons are just playing tenacious defense, just getting after it. Michael Gray, of course, has shown it already, but he is the leading scorer for the Barons this season with 12.4 points a game.
Rogers bringing the ball up, guarded by Kania. Gray, screened by Emery. Oh, that's deep, Mike. Rocha, lucky rebound, mid-range, no roll.
Oh, just
What a short back to Okolo. Pushing the pace here. No roll. Okolo. Blocked by Sasha Glushkov.
Good little tip by Sasha there. His height.
Rogers. Morocha for three. Too long. Foul on number 20, short.
The Barons really need to start taking a little bit more smarter threes, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They're really trying to kick it early.
The score with 2 minutes remaining here in the first quarter, 16 for your Barons, 6 for the Hargrave Military Academy Tigers. Emery flashing the ball over Glushkov, thinking about it. Rogers. Gray. Emery, low post, look for the double there. Going to work. Fadeaway hook. Wow.
What a shot by Emery.
That looked like a almost 15-foot hook. Holy. That was interesting. That's a little unconventional. Hey, Charlie?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I thought he was going to, put a jump shot up, but he went one-handed and had the little flick on it.
All right. Into the game now for Hargrave is number 24.
That would be
Saliu.
Adam Saliu from Java, Virginia. Java, very good coffee, but also my hated software on my computer.
Rogers D'ing up here on Brown. Mike Gray declined the double there. Go get your hands off there, Chris. Brown, very aggressive. Over to Okolo, guarded by Morocha. Okolo, step back, nope. Over to 12, Campbell. Okolo for three. Some arc.
Oh, he got that over Houston just barely.
Glushkov, Rogers, guarded by Thomas.
Wade Thomas III.
Gray, Morocha, guarded by Okolo. Emery, Gray over on the wing. Rogers coming off those screens. Tough mid-range.
Chris Rogers.
That's a second nature for Rogers there. He's practiced that so many times.
Yep. We're sitting in front of his family, and they're just smiling in delight.
I think there's at least 10 of them. Over for Saliu in the corner. No good. Houston, you got a box out there. He's getting a little lazy.
Did they call jump ball or over the back? Or what did they call there?
Foul on Houston. We got two players coming in now for the Barons. That's number 1, William Lee, and number 44 from Nigeria, Andy Nwako. Coming out is number 11, Michael Gray, and number 33, Sasha Glushkov. Throwing in the ball for the Tigers is 11, Thomas. Over to Brown in the corner. Good defense there by Nwako. Smart play there by Brown, throwing it off Chris Rogers.
Andrew Nwonko, Andy as we call him, he's probably one of the best athletes, just overall physicality,
For
speed.
three in the corner. Campbell, no arc on that shot. Foul looked like to be on Nwako. I thought that was on number 24.
I don't know about that. Andy had somebody in front of him and behind him, and he was still able to get the rebound. I think that was just,
Thrown in is Thomas for the Tigers.
The ref giving a warning to Andy and number 24 of
The Tigers.
Hargrave.
Turned over, partially. Okolo, shaken. Over 3, Salyu. Once again,
19 seconds left in the first quarter here.
Marocha.
Ooh,
Foul.
Hard foul there.
Foul, but looks to be on number 1, Okolo.
Really hard foul there on Drew. He seemed to have a little hit in the neck, but he's able to walk it off.
Marocha makes his first from the line. I'd also like to note that Hargrave is known to be one of the best PG post-grad schools in the country, producing multiple NCAA stars and even some NBA talent over the years.
David West is from
there's
played at
a lot of
Hargrave.
other NBAers as well. 5 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Okolo. Good defense there by Marocha. We got 0.9 seconds left now. Gonna drop a play here or something. Is the Tigers.
This is only for a catch and shoot. Too little time to put a dribble down.
Houston, the longest guy in the Barons with the biggest wingspan on the ball. Oh my goodness, Chris, you cannot be doing that.
Chris is complaining that number 3 for Hargrave, Matthew Brown, is holding him.
Matthew Brown and Chris Rogers having a very physical game. Lots of hand checks, lots of trash talk. It's definitely going to be a long game for the loser, who right now is Mr. Brown. Thomas heaves it, no good. That's the end of the first quarter, folks. With the score, 23 for your Barons and 9 for the Hargrave Military Academy Tigers. You gonna go get pizza? I can tell. Well, just recently in Scrimmage Play Virginia, our very own BSN member and manager of the basketball team, Mr. Keen Emmons McGill, got a major article written about him and his dedication to this Barons basketball program over these last 4 years. Keen is truly a vital member of the team. Charlie, you were a member of the varsity team last year. What can you say about Keen's involvement with the team?
So, during the games, I played, of course, on this Blue Ridge Barons team last year. I was at the very end of the bench, and Keen was standing right beside me, and, he was always supportive. He'd sprint out on the floor to, wipe the floors. He'd get you a water bottle the second you demanded it, sometimes even before, like he read your mind. He's a fantastic guy and a special manager. The Blue Ridge Barons are really going to miss him when he leaves this year.
Yes.
Now we get off to the second quarter. Keen there sweeping the floor like he always does. He's got his nice and special mop.
Yes, I'm pretty sure he paid his own money for that, eh?
Yeah.
Gray over to Nawako. Aaron pass.
Andy just too strong with that, and Jaden's tall.
Little bit of a brain fart there by Nawako.
Yeah, Jaden's tall, but he's not that tall.
Thomas guarded by Will Lee. Nice move. Bring the ball up off the press there. Campbell. Dribbling. Over to Brown, off the dribble handoff. Triple teamed, and Will Lee going now for the layup. Oh, no good. Gray there for the easy follow.
Good.
You see, even the likes of Will Lee miss open layups. Backcourt violation by the Tigers. Tough defense there by the Barons, just all over this Tigers team. Tigers coaches and players have no answer for this pressure provided by the Barons.
16-point lead for the Barons, and they're getting at it on both sides of the court right now.
Yes, definitely. Frazier, go. And one.
Oh, Jaden getting strong.
I thought he was going to dunk that there.
So did I. The Chattanooga Moccasins really got a good player out of Jaden Frazier.
Baron Rowdy section looks to be a little lacking tonight, Charlie.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I was expecting quite a little bit more of a crowd when Dr. Miller said you had to be here if you want to miss study hall.
Yeah, where's Moses and Propsy there tonight? Jeez. Getting handsy there is Mike Gray. Lacrosse coach Michael Herring, has been having a little bit of trouble with the clock tonight.
Yeah, a few blunders here and there, you know.
As he would say, get your head out of your you-know-what. Come on, Coach Herring.
Your digestive tract.
Yes. Gray, Garton Brown on the ball. Tough layup. No good. Frazier, good help there. That's Azuma getting fouled. He's going to the line, shooting 2. We got freshman Malik Brown now coming in the game for the Barons.
Malik's really been playing really well as of recently. You could see his just growth and his maturity on the court this year.
Coming in now for number 44, Andy Nowako. Taking a short break. Andy already has 2 fouls on this game. He misses his first one for the line.
IJ Izuma.
Goes 1 for 2.
Tallest player on the Hargrave team at 6'6".
Gray bringing the ball up against Brown. The score is 28-10 for your Barons with 6:50 remaining in this first half. Over to Frazier, Will Lee. Tough lay-in, oh my goodness. Lee on ball. Oh, pickpocket. Again.
Will Lee playing out of his mind, my Lord. William Lee, back-to-back buckets.
He's going to do it again. Oh, almost turned over there by the Tigers. Oh.
Number 11 there for Hargrave.
Coach Tadley Conway very fired up.
Oh, yeah. Wade Thomas, the third. I recognize him. Last year he was on the JV team for Hargrave.
And number 5, that is
Ethan Godston.
Yeah, he's coming in now for the Tigers, taking out Thomas. Number 12 for the Tigers, that is Campbell. I think he's shooting 1-on-1 for the line. Makes his first shot, being able to shoot a second.
Ben Faulkner there in the Blue Ridge section really talking, chirping up a little bit.
Of course, under the watchful eye of Dr. Kevin Miller.
Indeed. The ref's now speaking with the Hargrave coach about something we can't hear it from here.
Most likely players getting a little
technical
too antsy.
foul.
Oh, my.
Seems that Ben Faulkner was the one who caused the technical foul.
What?
May have said some language.
I think Dr. Miller would have taken care of that, honestly.
Ben Faulkner may have had, a little bit too foul of a mouth there.
Mm-hmm.
But Dr. Miller, I could see him over there with his arms crossed. He's not going to let that happen a second time.
I believe it's a double technical there on both teams. Actually.
Dhruv Mehrotra out of Punjab, India. That's surprising. He doesn't miss many free throws. His idol is Steph Curry.
Definitely likes to shoot it, though.
Indeed. There you go.
Mehrotra goes 1 for 2 from the line.
Barons will start off with the ball, but that's the first time I've ever seen, the Ridge Rowdies.
I don't know if it was us. It might have been a player. Who knows? Brown over to Gray. Nice cut. Oh my.
Ooh, hard foul.
Here comes the trusty mop of Keene Evans McGill. We got number 10, Ernesto Torres checking into the game now for the Barons. Well, actually, he's waiting to get checked in, but wonder who's going to be taken out. Gray is shooting 2 from the line. Misses his first. Just one.
Ooh, we are missing free throws.
Drew coming out now for the Barons, subbed out by, of course, Torres. Is it just me or does number 3 might look like he's 30 years old?
Well, I mean, if we look at guys like, Omar.
Omar's not that bad compared to him.
Well,
Okolo. Tough mid-range. Rims out. Brown to the corner. 3 ball by Gadsden. Torres back to Lee. Hargrave's press isn't putting a lot of pressure on the Barons here. Frazier over to Lee. Coming off that double screen is Torres looking to turn the corner. Lee for 3. No good, short. Frazier. Mike Gray.
Ooh, close.
No roll for Gray.
Blue Ridge is really struggling on the defensive rebounds, aren't they? Jaden, he's not grabbing it with 2 hands. He's, trying to tip it out.
Yes.
Blue Ridge really got to get 2 hands on the ball and just
Gray's shooting,
smack it hard.
Shooting 2 from the line again. The score is now 35-15 for your Barons with 5:36 remaining in the first half. Folks, this is looking like a little bit of a blowout.
20 minutes. It's a little early, only second quarter, but yeah, 21 points now of a lead.
Over the middle. Back over to Okolo. Block call there by Mr. Referee. That was a good try by Jaden. He was moving just a teeny bit too much.
Very rarely do big guys get charges. I found that out in my life.
We got Okolo now shooting, I believe, 2 from the line. Don't quote me if I'm wrong.
Grant Okolo, a senior from Riverdale, Maryland.
Okolo misses his first shot. We got number 10. That is Nathan Kania checking in the game for number 21. IJ Zuma.
Coach K giving some coaching, as he does.
Okolo goes 1 for 2 from the line. Going deep to Frazier, just misses his Torres. He's got to play some football.
They definitely don't play football down in Puerto Rico, I'll tell you that much.
No.
They play football, soccer. So
nice. Barron's putting on the press again. Malik Brown is guarding Gadsden over there. Stolen. Nice job by Malik. Might have been backcourt, though.
Oh.
Good try, though. Smart play. Jane's got to be a little bit more aware there. Coach Conway is not liking the refs there. I'm sure you have some funny stories to tell or to remember.
Oh, buddy.
Coach
Conway. Coach Conway is one of those coaches where you love him, but sometimes you hate him, and most of the time he's hilarious after the fact.
Yes, outside of basketball, he's a pretty funny guy. Another turnover from Brown, stolen by William Lee. He's really having his way with him tonight. Easy lay-in for Lee.
Yet another lay-in.
Warning there on number 11, Michael Gray, for touching the ball after it went in.
That's always, a debated topic of, after a basket's made, whether you can toss it over to the refs.
Yes. Torres playing hard on-ball defense over on Kania. Screen by Saliu. Over to Brown, guarded by Lee. Kania. Over to Okolo. Gray. Asking for a screen from Saleo. Tough D there by the Barons. Turned over.
The Barons bench reacting, just a fantastic play by the Barons there. Keene again out there to sweep the floor as men fall.
Torres throwing the ball over to Frazier, looking deep to Brown. Picked off by Gadsden. Okolo saves the ball. Another close turnover.
Both
double teamed. That's a suspect fault.
Both teams are really struggling to keep a handle on the ball.
Yes. It's really getting competitive out there. We got another player checking in now for the Barons. It's number 0, Chris Rogers. He'll be checking in soon after these free throws, or after this next free throw.
Chris Roger, one of the 3 captains for the Blue Ridge Barons,
And also-
alongside Drew Marocha and our very own Keen Evans McGill, the manager.
Yes, Will Lee coming out of the game now. Also to note for the Barons, one of their best players, Savion Helms, senior, is not eligible to play for tonight's game, but he will be back next week. Frazier, easy rebound.
There we go, Jaden. Grab it with 2 hands.
Rogers pushing the pace. Guarded by Brown. Tough defense. Gray pushing it. Okay.
Oh, fantastic shot. Fantastic pass.
Brown. No roll. Saliu.
Barons again struggling on the defensive boards. They got to box out, put a body on somebody, and grab it with 2 hands.
It looks like another foul on the Barons. To the line for Hargrave is Adam Saliu.
Both teams now in double bonus.
Check that. That's number 3, Matthew Brown Jr. What? WI. Is that Wisconsin?
That's Wisconsin.
Okay.
Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Matthew Brown, a senior for Hargrave, and he's been one of their integral players for at least the past 2 years. So last year he was one of the key players when they defeated us Barons at Hargrave.
What happened that game, Charlie?
You know, we shot at least 15 to 20 three-pointers, and we missed every single one of them. Darius McGee, playing at Liberty this year, doing fantastic. He missed all of his shots. And
whoa, the rare bank shot there by Saliu.
the bank shot's coming back, Jack. I'll tell you that much.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
After Tim Duncan, playing in the modern era and being so successful with the bank shot.
I'm talking on free throws.
On free throws, yeah, that's a little unconventional, but
He
overall.
shoots not a lot of arc on that shot there. Rogers.
Moses Moran there screaming his head off.
Yes. Setting up offense, guarded by Kania. Over to Torres for 3.
And 1! Ernesto Torres, the Puerto Rican product, just slamming it down for 3. He pulls out the arrows again.
And he's going now for the extremely rare 4-point play. I don't know if the Barons have had one this season. We'll see what happens here.
Can we just mention how Chris Rogers refuses to wear white shoes on the basketball court?
Yes. Oh, he can't make the 4-point play. We got Kania for the Tigers bringing the ball up, guarded by Torres. Nice play there. Layup by Saliu.
That was a very beautiful play by the Hargrave.
You can move, Ernesto. Getting double teamed is Rogers. Nope. Guarded by Brown now. Really's got a good handle on that ball. Gray over to Frazier, low post. Going to work is Jaden. Baby hook. No good. Gray on ball. Getting aggressive.
Ooh, I thought that was a steal. It looked like he got the ball there. That's going to be number 2 on Michael Gray there, his second foul.
And we got 3 subs once again coming into the game now for the Barons. After this free throw, that's number 2, Drew Marocha. 15, Houston Emery, and 33, Sasha Glushkov. Okolo makes his first from the line. Coming out is number 11, Gray, 50, Frazier, and 5, Brown for the Barons.
Can we just... When Sasha's standing straight up, he's a good head or more taller than the man he's standing next to.
Well, yeah, except sometimes there's guys.
Yeah, I'm talking about standing next to number 5.
Okay, yeah.
Sasha should have grabbed that rebound there. I don't know how he...
It's okay. It's Barons' ball. We're all good. Torres throwing it in and trying to beat the press here. Over to Glushkov. Easy pass. Back up to Rogers. Aggressive D there by Brown of the Tigers. Torres on the wing. Emery, top of the key. Nice save there by Marocha.
Oh, Drew.
I thought he might have been on the line there.
Fantastic.
Rogers, screened by Glushkov. Tough play there. Colo. Stolen there by Minocha again on the floor. We got a jump ball, and that's Tigers' possession. Barron's coaches there frustrated. It wasn't a travel call there on the Tigers.
Indeed.
The score now is 43 for the Barons, 22 for the Tigers, with 2:34 remaining in the first half. Very convincing game already for the Barons. Hopefully they can keep it up in the second half and remaining time in this quarter. Over to Colo, guarded by Marocha. Salio sent a screen.
Moses is losing his mind on the sideline.
Kania. Tough floater. Airballed. Rogers pushing pace. Floater. No roll. Sasha, you got to try harder at the rebound there, man.
Oh,
Turned
fantastic steal by Rogers. Ooh, and a hard foul.
That looked from here like he got all ball there, but looks like the ref got a different angle. That looks to be a foul on number 5 for the Tigers. That is Ethan Gadsden. He's a junior from D.C. We got somebody checking in now for the Hargrave Tigers.
Fantastic hustle being shown in this game by both teams.
That's number 11, Thomas. Coming out is Gadsden. Rogers, he missed it?
I didn't actually see.
Whoops. Our bad.
Well, luckily
we'll
you folks at home can see it yourselves. So.
Well, we know we missed the second one. Colo for 3 is Thomas. No good. Oh, thank you very much.
Fantastic block there by Houston.
We got lucky there. That was an easy rebound there for the Tigers. Good thing Houston's so long. He was able to get that. Turned over by Torres, right over to the Okolo, looking for that baseline drift from Renocha. Didn't work out. Thomas attacking. What was that?
Houston is just swiping at the ball there.
He's got to be careful there. Okolo driving mid-range. No good.
Oh, didn't even hit the rim.
Rogers slowing the pace down a little bit. Never mind. Over to Torres. Nice move. Oh, he had Glushkov for the dunk. No good on that baby hook is Glushkov.
Sasha still looking for his first points of the game.
Travel. I think Sasha could have rolled back there and easily got a left hand there. Don't you think, Charlie? I
think he could have, yeah. I think you're exactly right, Jack. And, you know, he's really been working hard with Coach Toe, the bigs coach for the Barons.
Sasha, he hasn't really been able to find his groove yet offensively this season, but let's hope for the best, right, Charlie?
He's a fantastic addition nonetheless, though.
Yes, definitely, especially on the defensive and rebounding end of the game. Handoff over to Torres. Guarded by Brown. Push off.
Oh, I agree with that call there. Ernesto did get a little shove in.
Yeah, I took his arm out a little bit. If you want that call, or sorry, if you want to do that, you can't exaggerate it as much as that.
Yep.
As Ernesto
in my
did.
opinion, with 45 seconds left now, I think that Ernesto really should have just pulled the ball back out and allowed for the get the last shot.
That would have been a bit of a stretch, but Rogers. Oh. Block taken there by Marocha.
Drew tried to take the charge, but he took just one more step over and just wasn't there in time.
Just a little stainer there. He's fine. Trainer Nick Farron coming over just to make sure. You got Brown shooting 2 from the line for the Tigers.
Brown definitely the primary ball handler and the scorer for this Hargrave team.
And we got Jane Frazier waiting to come in for the Barons. Brown makes his first from the line. He's taken out Glushkov.
Brown will look to cut the lead back down to 20 if he makes this free throw.
But a lot of fouls this half, Charlie?
Indeed, 20 or more fouls at least for both teams.
Brown goes 2 for 2 from the line. Still pressing it to the Tigers. Rogers out in the corner. Guarded by Thomas. 25 seconds remaining. Easy mid-range. Thank you very much.
You can't reach on Chris Rogers, Thomas. You just can't. He's too good of a player.
Taking it tough. Foul on Frazier. That was a really hard foul. Brown, I commend him there for taking it really hard to the hoop.
Houston, Jaden Frazier really getting into Houston. Jaden, of course, the more experienced player, telling Houston that he's got to get back. He's got to get back to prevent that instead of Jaden having to rush in and make that hard foul.
Yes. We got somebody checking in again for the Barons. It's number 5, Malik Brown, the freshman from Culpeper, Virginia.
15 seconds left. I do think that the Barons, when they get the ball, they need to hold the ball for the last shot.
Well, yes, definitely. Brown, once again, makes his first shot from the line.
Malik Brown for the Barons, he just sat back down after going to the substitution table.
Brown misses his second from the line. Rogers holding for last shot here, I would imagine.
Ooh, a rare miscarriage but by Chris.
Hey, got
there.
it back. We got time here.
2
Easy
seconds.
pass.
Oh, with 0.6 seconds on the clock, Houston.
I think Houston didn't need for the up and under there. He just could have laid it in, but heck, he's shooting 2 from the line now. Let's see what he can do.
Barons up 21. Let's see if Houston can grow this lead to 23 before the half.
On another note, I'd just like to say that many of you know on the broadcast about the Barons' trip over to London, England, and the fellas over on BSN are currently making a little video, giving you some backstage access, some game footage, stuff at the airport. It's really going to be fun, eh, Charlie?
And a little preview, look out for the phrase, "Still don't have my bag."
Yes, you will. I wonder who that was. Anyways, first half is over with a score 48 for your Barons and 25 for the Tigers of Hargrave. I'm Jack Charbonneau.
Charlie King will be back right after halftime.
Thanks.
Hey, good job so far, bud. Here, come with me.
I'll be right here.
Good job so far, Jack. Oh no. X, don't do it to him now. Hey, he's just a freshman now. Yeah, he did play off. Yes, ma'am. The quarterback.
think he rolled his ankle. I think he
What?
I think he made a roll his ankle. We got practice today. We do.
Yeah, but I see just defense.
No, it's everybody. Go on with 1 minute left.
What?
We still have 1 minute left. And let's talk about lacrosse.
What do you want to talk about?
Lacrosse. Hopefully the new faces that will be coming.
You want to talk about that?
You can make it. I'll just introduce the half and say, hey Jack, hi. Hello and welcome back, folks, to Massey Gymnasium here for the second half of tonight's match between the Hargrave Tigers and your Blue Ridge Barons. The score headed into the second half is 48-25 for the Barons.
Now, before we go any further, Jack, you and I are both big-time lacrosse players for Michael Herring there out on at the scorers table. You know, we got some new additions to the team.
Like me.
Yeah, like you, of course, but even more recent additions.
Yes.
We have another goalie named Tyler. What's his name? Character, yeah, something like that.
Coming in from Long Island.
Yeah, and he had his first practice just the other day, and he looked fantastic.
Yes, and we will hopefully be getting some another attackman coming in for a visit this Monday, and another Canadian over from Ontario, hopefully very soon.
Now, a little update, folks. The technical foul was on Hargrave, number 12, for foul language. It was not on Ben Faulkner like we had thought.
You thought that. I'm just messing.
To be honest, yeah, I really did think it was on Ben.
Yeah. Will Lee in the corner. Frazier, low post, going to work. Ooh, nice D there. Thrown away, though, by Azuma. Raj, check that. Torres for three to open up the half. Oh
Ernesto, I mean, he's not even going to reach for another arrow. He's just on fire tonight.
Every time I've seen them play, I don't think I've seen him off, honestly.
That was probably his third or fourth three of the night.
Yes. Azuma out now to Brown, guarded by Lee. Sending a screen. Rejecting that screen is Brown. Tough defense there by Will Lee. Got caught reaching there. Sometimes you just got to, as Dr. Miller would say, you just got to take the D in my best Dr. Miller voice. But sometimes you got to know when you're beat and just let it happen and hope that your team backs you up a little bit. Right, Charlie?
Yeah, you do. But, for the most part, the Barons have been playing really well on defense.
Especially on their help defense, yes.
One mishap there.
Brown once again on the line, makes his first shot.
Sasha sitting there on the bike over by Nick, the trainer, trying to keep his legs warm.
Brown makes his second shot and goes 2 for 2 from the line. The Tigers putting on a press now. Frazier over to Lee. Nice pass, easy lay-in. If that's gonna happen every time.
Fantastic pass by Jaden Frazier there. He's had a few mishaps with his passing.
Kania over to Okolo. Easy lay-in by Azuma.
Azuma able just to get that back bucket back for the Hargrave Tigers.
Mm-hmm. Will Lee gets his pass deflected.
Ooh.
Here comes Azuma. Will Lee doesn't want to get
travel there. Good reach by Will Lee.
Forces a errant shot. Yes. He didn't want to get dunked on, and he forced the guy to turn over. That's
fantastic hustle and just the to go for the ball on the ground.
Yeah. Torres thought he was going to pop it. Nice. Frazier, easy lane and one.
And one. Jaden, fantastic.
Great offense there by the Barons. Dribble dish, passing up a good shot for a great shot. That's what it's really all about, right, Charlie?
It was a good shot, but it was an even better pass.
Yeah, for a great shot, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Ernesto, he knew that he wasn't going to be able to make a high percentage shot.
Yeah. Frazier makes his and one. Go ahead, Charlie.
I was just going to say, he knew that Jaden had a much better. Oh, what a steal by Chris.
Tough lay-in, no good. Will Lee fighting for the offensive rebound, no good. Blocked. I don't know about that call. That was all ball.
Just was the angle he came in. He hit Chris in the body. But Will Lee, he's the shortest guy on the court, still able to get that rebound.
Yes. On another talking note, Tim Thomas, the former head coach of the Blue Ridge Barons football team for the last 4 seasons besides this season, will be coming back to the Barons after 1 year as a coach down at a school in Georgia that was actually nationally ranked and played a national schedule. Coach Thomas will be in charge of the defense and coming back as a defensive coordinator. This will really add a lot of depth for Coach Jimmy Willis to be able to recruit really high-level talent after this tough season for the Barons. Coach Thomas has a lot of cred around the state of Virginia and really is, from what I hear, a great coach. He
really is, and if you look on the wall over there under the American flag, you could see 1, 2, at least 3 football state championships. 2 of them were won by Coach Thomas. He's really, people are going to be glad to have him back. Oh, fantastic charge taken by Jaden Frazier. He made me eat my words about big men not being able to take charges.
Nice. Coming out is number 1, Okolo, and into the game is Thomas for the Tigers. Hello, Keene. Bear Rowdies chant the name of Thomas. Over to Rogers, guarded by Kania. Rogers. Will lead. Looking to spot up. Rogers for 3. Yeah, it's good.
Chris Rogers, what a shot. Blue Ridge is really knocking the ball down now on offense.
Frazier.
Jaden.
Mike Gray, foul. Going to shoot 2 from the line.
The Barons are just hustling left and right, even though the score is just heavily in their favor.
Omar's going to get in the game.
33 points is the lead, and the Barons, they don't care that they're winning by 33.
Yes.
They're still hustling. They're still
playing. The
playing.
score is 63-29 now with 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Barons are going to break 100 tonight, folks. Actually, why did I say that?
Possibly.
Oh, no.
Possibly.
Kania guarded by Rogers.
Jack, the score at halftime, the Barons did have 48 points.
Yes, it's possible. Great defense by Rogers, hounding all over the place. That's backcourt. Amazing defense.
Now, if you saw that number 10 tried to throw the pass through his own teammate's legs, he fell on the ground and he just had to crawl.
The Tigers of Hargrave were in distress.
The Rowdies chanting the name of number 11 there.
The ref can't even help but laugh.
Wade Thomas.
Wade Thomas. Uh-oh.
Wade Thomas, the senior out of
Great,
Danville,
tough
Virginia.
land. No good. Lights, somebody keeps on messing with the doors here.
Half the lights have cut off.
This happened twice during the JV game. I think somebody might just be leaning on a door or something.
Yep, twice during the JV game. The lights went entirely off here. Thankfully, only half of the lights came off.
Maintenance person who's in charge of the Barron Athletic Complex, Ricky Morris.
There's Sabian dancing on the sideline.
Ricky always there to help.
Ricky's actually behind Coach Conway.
No, he was up and ready to work.
Ooh, that almost looked like a tackle there.
Yes. Try that again there for the Tigers on their press. Barons only have 1 foul already in the second half, while the Tigers have 5. Rogers guarded by Kenya. Really getting handsy. Blows by him pretty easy. Over to Frazier. Ooh, voice crack. Torres.
The lights are really getting bright here, literally and metaphorically.
Nice hustle by Frazier.
Jaden, every once in a while, going for a rebound with one hand works, and it worked there.
These lights are
Mike Gray
bright.
calling for the lights to be turned a little less. Usually he's used to having big lights on him, but I guess not right now.
Frazier screen Torres. Up top. Back in low post. Frazier going to work. Oh, just misses. Nice move, though. Thrown away once again by the Tigers. They have no ball discipline, right, Charlie?
Oh, my God. They're throwing it away.
Yeah.
This is not the disciplined team that we played last year.
Gray Tough lay-in. Oh, my
What
goodness.
a fantastic play by Michael Gray. Gray.
It's just second nature to him right now, man.
Oh, yet another reach and foul by Michael
That
Gray.
shows his inexperience a little there.
Yeah,
right, he makes a tough layup. We don't need that foul. And
That's his third foul. He's a fantastic offensive player. He's a tenacious defender, but that just got maturity.
A little bit, yeah. Gadsden with the ball for the Tigers.
Yeah, I believe.
Pressure D there by turnover.
I believe that since Mike Gray is a sophomore, and if he continues to stay on this Barons team, the coaches for the Barons are so good at teaching maturity, responsibility, discipline, that by his senior year he's going to be a force to reckon with.
Just a little bit. Rogers caught him leaning. Gadsden bringing it up for the Tigers, guarded by Torres, looking for the handoff, didn't work. Whoa, my phone just dropped through the bleachers.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Well, it looks like you're going to have to get one of the children to crawl up under here to get it.
That is not good. Hopefully it didn't break. Oh, where'd it go?
Your phone did not just grow legs and walk away now, Jack.
Oh, it turned off.
Oh, yeah.
That is not good. Can someone get behind there?
Yeah, they just need to go to the edge of the bleachers.
Okay.
Just crawl on under.
Oh, jeez, that is. How deep is it?
Just earlier today, Paul Gow had to crawl under the bleachers to get his water bottle.
Hopefully, yeah, jeez, that's a little long way down there. Hopefully it didn't break. Oh, no. Didn't look like anything cracked, so we're good. Well, back to the game.
Yeah, back to the game.
Reverted. We got some subs coming in now for the Barons. That's Nawako, Malrocha, and Houston Emery.
Jack, you're not the only one who panics when their phone, is lost.
It's not lost. It just better not be broken.
Chris giving a little stern talking to Houston because Houston didn't get in to try and box out, get the rebound.
Nawako can't get the rebound there. Thomas misses at the three. Nice defensive rebound there by Gray, pushing the pace. Oh, Nawako can't handle it. That might have been a double dribble, folks. Andy, even though so athletic, needs a little help on his coordination sometimes, right, Charlie? Oh, blocked by Gray. That's a clear path foul there from the Tigers. It's weird not to have your phone in your pocket. You get a little anxious, hey, Charlie?
Well, I mean, I got it sitting right here,
I know, yeah, but when it's not when it's not within hand's reach.
Oh yeah,
you know where it is. It's a little weird.
It's just kids these days. Let's be honest.
I know, right? Rogers bringing the ball up the court. Emery high post, looking for the handoff to Morocha, mid range, no good. Off by a mile. Nawako.
Andy, fantastic pump fake.
Calm down, Charlie. Barons now have a 40-point lead on these Tigers of Hargrave, who currently winning 70-30.
Andrew Nwanko listed at 6'5", forward from Imo State, Nigeria, class of 2020. He is, as I've said earlier in the broadcast, he's probably one of the most athletic kids I've ever met.
Nawako converts that and one, and the Barons now have a 41-point lead with 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Campbell up top, guarded by Nawako. Looking for that three was Thomas. Tough lay-in, no roll. Nawako a little late there on the help. Another new addition for the Barons basketball team, who is not in uniform tonight because of an illness, is a guy named Kane Henderson. He's a 6'8" freshman from the Netherlands who will also be splitting his time with the JV squad. He's got a really bright future. He's extremely long. His dad, I believe, played in the NBA. So Kane Henderson, definitely a name to look out for in the coming weeks.
Indeed. I got a chance to, talk to him a little when he did his visit, and then I showed him around campus when he did get here, showed him Dr. Miller's office. He's a soft-spoken, really humble, nice kid.
Very, very soft-spoken. Tigers put on the press once again. Rogers being guarded by Thomas. Rogers, floater, fouled by number 11 of the Tigers.
And here come the chants from the Rowdies. Moses' face is bright rose red. He's yelling so loud. Dr. Miller's walking over to him.
Converts his first from the line. Rogers, 1 for 1 so far. Goes 2 for 2. That's nothing we haven't seen, eh, Charlie?
Oh, yeah. You know, despite the small size of the student section right now, it's quite loud.
Thomas being guarded by Morotra.
Having to deal with both the defensive groove and the chance.
Thomas again in the corner. Fast help. Tough layup trying to get it over Gushkov there. Barron's ball. Tough bounce there for the Tigers. Morotra throwing the ball in.
Moses just, I quote, said, "We are so far in your head, bro."
Yeah.
Speaking to, of course, Wade Thomas.
Number 11. 0, Rogers.
Wade Thomas, though, I'll
Morotra.
admit.
He's playing hard, though.
Yeah, he's playing, he's playing well.
Really phased him. Milwaukee. Nice little
Good
layup.
move by Andy there. Yeah, but I'm gonna give props to Wade Thomas for, being able to not let it really get too much and really show too much emotion.
I'd like to give a shout out also to people watching in Canada, more specifically mom and dad. How's it going? Oh, Mike Gray, thank you very much. That's a foul. Oh, Sasha.
Sasha's one of the few guys where even if you try and reverse it on him, he'll still be able to slightly
Gray,
block it.
oh, no. Milwaukee going up strong with the left hand, no good. Campbell.
What's
We're
the
waiting
call?
on a call
What's the call, ref?
I think it's a foul. Oh, no, sorry, an injury still. That's
Oh.
from that play with
That's number 3,
Sasha.
Matthew Brown Jr. from Kenosha, Wisconsin.
I will be right back. I'm going under the bleachers. Charlie, take over.
I will try. I'll do my best. Now, folks, I hope that you're having a good year. New year, that is 2019, day 10. The world hasn't ended yet. So let's see if we can keep it up. Of course, the Barons, they've been in quite a role since 2019. Getting it started off in London, coming back, playing some pretty hard teams, and now playing this Hargrave team. It looks like, it's going to be a very good rest of the game. Drew Morotra playing defense on Wade Thomas here, calling out a play. Now the two big men facing it up off. Andy challenging. Back to 21. Shot. And it's a miss. Rebounded, though, by Hargrave, number 12, Justin Campbell. Welcome back, Jack. Put your headphones on and join me.
It is a little dusty under there, I will tell you.
Indeed it is. I've been under there a few times, yep. Now, I'll let you call the play again because,
Yeah.
I tried my best, but I'm not you, so.
Thank you. More Thomas chance.
They seem to be getting louder every time they do it.
And it looks like number 3, Brown for the Tigers, is now out of the game, headed into the locker room. Nice move. Sasha
took a
he's
little
going to
hit
be
to the
okay.
face.
He'll be okay. Just a little elbow.
Those are the worst, getting hit on the nose, even slightly, it still makes you tear up.
Yeah, it's not fun. Hey, Charlie, we got lacrosse practice tonight.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh, that is a good sight to see as Matthew Brown has come back from the locker room. It looks like everything's all right. He's walking on his own.
Nah, my phone didn't even do it. It fell on a T-shirt. Thank whoever, God, or goodness gracious. Rogers guarded by Thomas.
our colleague Prophecy Kissmore, another BSN broadcaster and student.
Handoff over to Gray. Nawako out for the three in the corner. Morocha, thank you.
Drew Morocha, you know, his idol is Steph Curry, and he has taken that. He is able to shoot threes like nobody else.
Thomas, no good. Pushing the pace. Rogers, tough lay-in. Mike Gray for three. It's good.
The Blue Ridge Barons are just raining threes down. It is now 81-34.
With 20 seconds remaining in this third quarter.
Oh, fantastic back tip by Malik Brown, but you know it's just going to be out of bounds.
I definitely thought this game was going to be a lot more competitive, don't you think, Charlie?
Indeed, so did I. I mean, last year it was a really hard game, both here at home and away. But you know, it seems that this Barons team, they're just a little bit more skilled, a little bit more athletic, a little bit more tenacious and hustle.
Yes. Rogers, that is not a foul, Mr. Referee.
Oh, speaking of which, that
he had his hands off the whole time.
That, sir, that is tenacious and that is hustle. That is not a foul. Chris and number 10 there.
Get even more
Hargrave.
aggressive there, Chris. You're okay.
Look, giving a little terps.
Nawako.
Good job, Andy. The warm the buses chants are coming out before the fourth quarter has even started, Jack. This is fantastic.
10 seconds remaining here in the third quarter, actually. Mid-range from Okolo, no good. Gray, he's got to go. Over to Brown. Oh, he thought about it for a second guessed himself. I thought he was going to go for the dunk. He probably did too, but he just second guessed himself.
You know, this third quarter, the Barons just have opened up, and they have just
And you already know
out.
guys like Jackson Culhane, who played a great game at JV earlier today, and Omar Jassim are going to be able to get in this game in the fourth quarter.
And that, you know, that's just, you know, that's fantastic for both the starters and the players who play a lot of time to put in the work and to just make this many shots and run the score up enough to get the guys who work hard in practice. And they just, you know, they're at it no matter if they get, you know, 30 seconds of playing time. This is really doing them good. I can speak from experience because I was one of those guys last year who did not go in until the last 30 seconds when we were up by 150 points. So,
yeah. We have no substitutions in for the Barons yet, but I assume they're going to be coming in pretty soon. Malik Brown throwing the ball in.
Well, yes, there were substitutions as
okay, but none we were expecting.
Well,
they'll be in soon.
Yeah, but Mike Gray has gone off. I can't really tell who came on.
Yeah. Will Lee, now the ball carrier, over to Frazier, top of the three-point line. Dribbling. Oh, that was a nice block by Izuma, who is only a sophomore, if I'm reading this correctly. He's got some potential.
You know, even though it doesn't look like it, he's about 6 inches shorter.
No, he's not. Than Jaden? No.
I'm trying to see. Oh, no, that's only 3.
11. I'd say 2. Lee. Good patience there by Emery. Leads to a foul. Houston Emery will go to the line for two tries here.
You know, looking at this team for Blue Ridge, 3 out of the 5 players on the court are new additions to the team.
Coach Cade Lemke really did a great job this summer recruiting, going all over the world, the continent, really trying to bolster up the talent that we lost last year, which I'm under the understanding that we lost a lot of talent.
We did. You know, Darius McGee playing at Liberty, Sadar Calhoun,
Minnesota.
He's going to go probably play Division I basketball for Minnesota as well. Guys like Miles Jones, whose
Henry
little
Vinola,
brother plays for
JV team,
but Miles Jones playing at Tusculum. Henry Vinola is playing professional basketball in Estonia, his home country. It's just, you know, it was fantastic recruiting by Coach Cade to find guys like Mike Gray, Will Lee,
Sasha, Malik
Brown, Houston.
Yeah.
and just to find guys who will buy in, buy in
we
to
still
the
gotta
philosophy.
We still got to see that. Like, this game's a pretty good indicator, but Barons are going to face a lot tougher opponents, and they have faced a lot tougher opponents this season.
There you go, Jaden. If you just saw Jaden, he took a jump shot, missed it, got the rebound,
yes,
and put it back up for a
timeout
layup.
called by the Tigers. But as I was saying,
Yep.
they've been tested this season already, and they haven't really been able to rise up to that yet. Against teams like Huntington Prep, a team from Texas, Tees Valley, who's very good. You'll see as they face a lot more better foes than Hargrave, teams like Miller, who won the state title last year and only has one loss to their name this season.
Miller, of course, is the number 1 team in Virginia. Well,
behind Oak Hill, but Oak Hill really is the number 1 team in Virginia. But they play national schedule.
Oak Hill's one of those rare schools where every year,
It's just a factory.
every year they're there. And the amazing thing is about them is that you don't really hear about Oak Hill players because every single player on their roster is good, but their teammates first.
Yeah, but
not
you hear about them in the
individuals.
pros. There's Kevin Durant, Carmelo, so many guys, right?
Yeah, but that's why I love Oak Hill compared to.
Oh, thank you very much, Malik.
Oh, Malik Brown.
Send it.
And the pass.
Torres.
Oh, my Lord!
House goes down.
And the student section goes crazy. The bench goes crazy. A block by Malik, then a fantastic save and pass. Ernesto off the glass to Houston Emery for the slam. This Blue Ridge team is getting at it
And
tonight.
this gym is erupting right now.
Ernesto
Torres.
with the steal.
Easy.
And
Lay-in.
he makes it. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, I know. I need to calm down, folks. I'm yelling a little much, but
It's pretty excited, folks.
I miss basketball.
No good on that floater there.
Good
Here
rebound by
comes
JD.
a few guys now for the Barons. That's Colhane and Nawako.
Jackson Gohane, the leading scorer for the JV team, playing
Very,
minutes.
very good shooter.
Indeed, he is one of the most lights-out shooter I've ever seen for this Barons team compared to guys like
Darius.
Darius, or next to guys like Darius, I should say. I'm sorry about that, folks.
Will Lee, very good shooter. Jackson's definitely up in that category. He's
Yeah.
proved himself. Torres for 3. Hello.
Okay, maybe I should,
Check that out as a 2.
take back my little thing about Jackson being one of the better three-point shooters. Almost everyone on the team can shoot.
Yes. And number 12, Jassim is now going to come in for the game
Omar.
for the Barons. Omar doesn't play a lot, but when he does get in, he's definitely made some highlights. Maybe for the wrong reasons, but we still love him.
Omar from Bahrain, near
Saudi Arabia.
in the Middle East, around Saudi Arabia.
Never lets us forget it.
Oh, good block by Houston.
Whoa. Lee. Emery. 3 ball. Coach Cade was a little worried there.
Coach Cade, there's Conway shaking his head saying, you cannot shoot that.
Yeah.
Coach Conway and Coach Toe are very specific on which bigs can shoot threes, and Houston Emery is not one of them.
Yes. Coach Cade Lemke, like we said, obviously not confident in the shot-making ability of Houston Emery, so called a quick timeout there. Looking to get some guys in, too. The score is 93-36 with 4 minutes and 43 seconds remaining in this game.
And here it is, folks. Jackson Colhane, Omar Jassim, Malik Brown, Andy Nwunko, and Will Lee. The lineup we wanted to see all night. Oh, Jackson. Jackson had shot, tried to go for the 3. He was blocked, though.
He's going quick. Jackson definitely doesn't shy away from shooting.
Indeed, he does not.
Will Lee up in the backcourt, guarded by Okolo. Watch the reach there, number 1. Colhane, screen over by Nawako. Jackson. Nice
Jackson.
move. Thank you very much, folks. Nice nifty little spin there.
First score for Jackson in this game. Let's see if he can get a few more.
Okolo for the Tigers. Tipped out by Nowako of the Barons. Okolo was looking for Azuma, the sophomore.
Andy able to get his fingertip on there and just
disrupt the pass a little bit.
Indeed.
Barons in both games tonight, JV and varsity, have really shown their domination over Hargrave tonight. Will Lee running the point. Malik Brown onto the floor. Too bad.
Andy with the technical foul after a fantastic. Well,
I didn't see what happened there. I'm sorry.
What
did he
Andy
do?
decided to. He looked at him and then he stepped over him. It was, Andy,
in this type of game with this type of score.
Yeah, but Andy.
Coach Conway is very mad at Andy right now.
To be honest, I'm surprised that Andy did that because Andy is one of the, he's quiet. He's a nice kid. He doesn't want any trouble. I'm surprised he did that. That is totally out of character for him.
And he's out of the game now. I bet you $1 right now. Drew Morocha gets off the bench and talks to Andy because we all know how Drew likes to pepper Andy all the time.
Nah, he's doing it sitting down.
Oh, we all know. As you will see in one of the videos from their London trip, Drew is all over Andy. Right?
Drew.
When he grabbed his hand.
Drew is one of those kids where he has a few targets, very few targets, but those targets he goes after. Last year, it was me, Ernesto, and Henry Vinola. This year, it's Omar, Andy, and it's Sasha.
Yeah.
Sasha, of course, replacing Henry as Sasha being from Russia and Henry from Estonia, very similar.
Except Sasha's a couple inches taller, just a
couple inches.
Yeah.
They play very similar.
Yeah. Vanola, am I right? He was only about 6'5", 6'4".
Yeah, he was 6'5", but he played like as if he was 6'10".
Yeah, Sasha
and 250.
is almost Sasha's 6'11", so there's a bit of a difference there. Campbell now throwing in the ball for the Tigers, guarded by number 12, Jassim. Marocha on ball, guarding Okolo. Azuda. Izuma. Check that. Emery can't get the defensive rebound there.
Houston's jumping too early. He's
you already
trying
know
to
Coach
go
Conway
for the
is going to
block.
get after him about that, especially in the film session tomorrow.
I'll be honest, it won't be Coach Conway. It'll be Coach Toe. Coach Toe, he's very soft-spoken, but to his bigs, he is a nightmare.
Still putting on the press here is the Tigers. Marocha over in the corner to Jassim.
That's the first time tonight that Omar has touched the ball.
No roll there. Foul by a couple of Tigers. Here comes Malik Brown to the free throw line. We have 3 minutes remaining in this game, with the score being 95 for your Barons and 41 for the Tigers.
How unfortunate Jack would be if the Barons were to only score 2 more baskets and they stop at 99.
Malik, he's going to knock down these 2 free throws right here, and then we'll see what happens after this. This is the first one. Did you guys get to 100 last year, Charlie?
I do not believe so. Although my memory about the scores were very, sketched. So
Malik goes 1 for 2 from the line. Malik Brown, also a fellow BSN member.
Chance of We Want Keene.
Coming from the Barons faithful. Keene Emmons-McGill, he's got to suit up at least once this year. You already know.
I don't know, but you can see him over there. He's smiling.
You see it happening all the time in college sports with senior managers being allowed in the game. It just happened with UVA the other day. Their manager made a 3. Who knows? Okola for 3, no good.
I don't know about Keene making a 3, but
I haven't seen him shoot.
That's not his strong suit. He's got a mid-range.
Okay.
But, he's not a three-point shooter.
Thank you. Houston using that reach. Great job getting on the floor there is Emery. Give it to him. Drew a little earlier there.
Seems like that's just like another past night where they try to throw it.
Campbell for three. No good. Misses by a lot. Okolo. No good. Another air ball. No good. We got 5 new players coming in for Hargrave.
Seems that Hargrave is
Throwing in the towel.
conceding the game, putting in some of the bench players. You know, thankfully last year we never. Is number 0? Did he play on the
JV? Might have.
JV?
I think he might have. Brown looked like a foul there.
I'm not sure if he's played JV because he is listed as a junior.
Juniors can play JV. Brown. Marocha for 3. No good. Emery's got to stop ball here.
Another
Blocked again.
block.
I think that's 4 blocks in the night for Emery. Easy defensive rebound there.
Minute left. 96-41. The crowd, the Blue Ridge student section is cheering for 100 points.
Jassim coming off a series of screens here. Mid-range.
Too strong. The Barons trying to get Omar his first points of the season.
Over to 0, Stivers. I think he might have played soccer. I commentated a soccer game with Hargrave for later. I think I remember his name. 23, big man. Hughes misses the layup. Looks like the Barons are going to dribble out the clock here. Well, it's been great listening, watching this game tonight. Lots of exciting action, especially from the Barons. It's been great having my first game here tonight with Charlie Kane.
Indeed, Jack.
Next home game, I believe, is next Tuesday. Sign off here. I'm Jack Charbonneau.
I'm Charlie King.
And this is BSN.
What do you say?